So the first religion we're going to talk about is Judaism. And Judaism has its origins in the Near East, and they worship a god whom they call Yahweh. Judaism was founded by Abraham, who was a shepherd living in the Near East, and is known as the father of the Hebrews. One of the most influential figures in Judaism, if not the most influential figure, is Moses. Moses was the man who allegedly led the Jewish people out of Egypt, out of bondage and out of slavery. He went up to Mount Sinai where he received the Ten Commandments from God, and he was the author of the Torah, which is the Jewish holy book. Like I said, the Torah is the Jewish holy book. It teaches that Yahweh will reward people according to their deeds, and there is also a big focus on the coming Messiah. Like I said, they do believe that a Messiah will one day come and will restore the nation of Israel. While there is a belief in the afterlife, there is not significant emphasis on this. The next of one of the great ancient religions is Hinduism. Hinduism originated in the Far East, and there is no known founder in Hinduism. Today, Hinduism is an incredibly large religion. It is the predominant religion in India, which, as you will learn later, is a country that makes up about 1.2 billion people. It's the predominant religion, so Hinduism is still very influential today. So this is a symbol of reincarnation, and reincarnation is one of the core beliefs in Hinduism. Its basic idea is that at the end of your life, you will become another being, or another animal, person, something like that. And that is the core belief, one of the core beliefs of Hinduism. The ultimate goal is to eventually unite with the universal soul called Brahman, and that is the end goal after many reincarnations. Hinduism is the largest polytheistic religion. If you break those words down, poly means many, and theism means God or gods. So polytheism is the belief in many gods. In Hinduism, there are hundreds of millions of gods. And in the West, we often think of religion as worshiping or following one God, but there are actually hundreds and hundreds of millions of people all over the world who are polytheists, who believe that there are many gods. So the next major religion we have is Buddhism. Buddhism began in India, and it actually incorporated a lot of Hinduism into it. It is thousands and thousands of years old, and in Buddhism, they do not believe in a God. They believe there's no God, and so it is a little bit different than the two previous religions, Judaism, where there's one God, and Hinduism, where there are many gods. So you can see I wrote the word desire, and I put a big X through it. One of the end goals of Buddhism is to eliminate desire. The founder of Buddhism was a very wealthy prince, and he spent a lot of time one day with suffering and poor people on the streets, and he realized that his desires, and various people's desires led to other people being oppressed and really hurt other people. And so the end goal in Buddhism is to eliminate desire. Buddhism also holds to the Four Noble Truths, as well as the Eightfold Path, and those are in many ways the moral pillars of Buddhism. So this K-looking symbol is a popular symbol for our next religion, which is Confucianism. And I say religion, but actually Confucianism is interesting in that it's not really a religion as much as it is a set of principles to live by. So these primary pillars or these goals, these principles to live by are harmony, peace, and happiness in life. And Confucianism focuses on 5 relationships: the parent-child relationship, the husband-wife, the elder sibling-younger sibling, the elder friend-younger friend, and the ruler to subject. And it focuses on those 5 relationships, and it talks about living those relationships with harmony, peace, and happiness. Today, Confucianism is still widespread in much of China, as well as Korea and Japan. It is also, in many ways, it did become the foundation of Chinese education. So it is still very influential to this day. And our last major religion is Taoism. You may recognize this symbol. This is the yin yang, and this is a symbol of harmony and peace and things like that in life. And that's a very central symbol to the religion of Taoism. Taoism grew out from ancient Chinese philosophies that were merged into basically one teaching. And in some ways, it grew from the reaction to the spread of Confucianism and Buddhism. Its leader was a man named Lao Tse. And Tao literally means the way. You can see at the bottom of this picture, there are 3 diamond-looking drawings. That is to symbolize the 3 jewels of Taoism. And those 3 jewels are compassion, moderation, and humility. Today, Taoism is still relatively widespread in the Far East. It spread primarily to the areas immediately surrounding China. It's been incorporated into the teachings and beliefs of several different philosophies and religion. And it is very influential in Buddhism and Shintoism today.